Hello there and welcome. How's it going? This is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Welcome to the Digital Marketing Warrior YouTube channel, the place to come to be inspired in creating your wealth. In today's video, I haven't officially decided what I'm going to be titling this particular video, but I want to actually talk about here today with you this one important thing to remember and to always do above all else. If this is your first time here and you're watching this from YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out when I roll out some new content. So I want to start off this video by sharing with you a story that happened, I would say, almost 3 years ago. And this was at a time that I was at one of my lowest points of my journey. And it almost took a toll on me to the point where I was almost on the verge of quitting building my business altogether. So if you're feeling down, if you're feeling discouraged about starting an online business, about going after the thing that you want to do, you're not alone. Because I remember that time when I felt so discouraged because you feel like you just don't have a whole lot of support around you and you feel like you're going at this alone. Now, just to be totally transparent with you, right now, if you've been looking at some of my other videos and you've been looking on my social media, you would see that I'm getting results in my business. And it may seem like it comes easy to me, but to tell you the truth, it's not. It didn't come easy to me at first. Not only was the first couple years were challenging for me, but also as I started to work on my mindset more, I noticed that I started changing as a person. I started bettering myself and getting on higher levels of awareness, higher levels of thinking, so much to the point that even my girlfriend at the time started noticing that. And so what ended up happening was, because I drastically changed myself as a person by bettering myself and my mental health and level of awareness, I noticed that she started noticing that. And then what ended up happening was she started not seeing eye to eye with me on a lot of things, most notably the kinds of values that we hold about life. And so because of that, that led us to just not really spending as much time together as we would like. And also I remember that time that when I started building this business and I started taking it seriously, she was even embarrassed to introduce me to her parents because I didn't have the same value of going to school and getting a traditional college education. Now, if you watched some of my other videos, even the main channel video that I have on my YouTube channel, you would know that I dropped out of college right after I graduated community college, after graduating with a transfer degree, associate's degree in psychology. I never went on to pursue a 4-year university. So because I wasn't going to school and I was focusing on building this business while still working a day job, she just couldn't think of how she was just gonna deal with her parents finding out about me building a business and then not even going to school as some sort of backup plan. So because of that, that drove a wedge between her and I. She started spending less time with me. And I wanted to ask why that was the case, because every time that I asked to make the time, for her to make the time, I noticed that she didn't even want to actually get together. And when we did, it just seemed like the conversations weren't really as meaningful as they were before. And then one night, I just got really fed up with it. I asked her, what is going on? How come these past months you seem like you've been avoiding me? And so we ended up having a huge argument, and she brought up the whole thing about her parents again. And she said that, ever since that you started building this business and changing your mindset, I just feel like we're not seeing eye to eye on the same things anymore as far as our life values are concerned. And then it just got to the point where she didn't even want to work things out in the relationship. I really did my best. Believe me when I say I did my best in working things out with her. But because she didn't want to do it anymore, and because I got so tired of feeling like I'm putting in all this effort, all this energy into the relationship, I broke it off. I broke off the relationship that night. Because to be honest with you, I couldn't take it anymore. I felt like I was just disrespecting myself by investing too much time into one person, which wasn't even reciprocating back the same efforts to me. To top it off, when I broke up with my girlfriend, this all happened the week before I was gonna go on a trip to Reno, Nevada for a marketing event. And it was crazy because you would think that after you break up with somebody or something drastic happens in your life, you would think, you know what? I don't think I can really go to my trip. Like in my situation, I could have just easily just said, you know what? I'm just going to cancel my marketing event trip. I'm not going to go. I'm just going to stay holed up in my room crying about how my relationship with my now ex-girlfriend never worked out. But I didn't. I didn't cancel that trip. I went ahead, I went on the trip as planned, and even though I was hurting in my heart, I just kept going. It didn't matter how much I was hurting in that moment. What mattered was I just gotta keep moving in spite of it. If you're feeling that way right now, you feel like you're hurting so much with whatever it is that's going on, I want you to know that it's okay. It's okay that you're feeling hurt. There are things in your life, events in your life, people in your life that you just simply don't have complete control over. The only thing that you have a control over is how you react to what happens in your life. Are you going to react or are you going to respond? Are you going to choose to stay upset about whatever it is that's bothering you? Or are you going to keep moving forward in spite of it? It does not matter what the situation is that you're upset about, that you're sad about, that you're worried about right now. Whatever it is, if you have a desire to build something for the long term, to go after that life that you want to live, keep going. Don't let another day pass you by sitting there doing nothing and wallowing in your pain of whatever it is that's causing you to feel pain. Keep going in spite of it. I know you're not going to know what's going to happen. You're feeling uncertain. You feel scared. But if I didn't go through with my marketing event trip after what happened with my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend now, I wouldn't have had the experience of meeting all these amazing people that I did meet at the event and have it as a special experience for me that only moved me forward in my own journey. Now, there's going to be things that you don't have control over. That's a given. But you always have a choice in how you choose to focus on it. Are you going to give your complete focus to this thing that already happened, or are you going to keep moving forward in spite of it? Keep moving forward. It doesn't matter, because one day you're going to look back at whatever it is that you're upset about right now, that you're worried about right now, and you're going to laugh at it. And you're going to smile because you knew that this was just only a necessary stepping stone to get closer to the life that you truly want to live. I trust you got a ton of value out of this video, and if you're curious to know what it is that you can actually do right now to get started in building the lifestyle of your dreams, this is what I would like you to do. Down below in the video description, there will be a link directly to my #1 recommendation for a total life transformation business. I want you to click on that link, opt in with your best email. You'll be redirected to a page with a video presentation on it. Watch that video presentation all the way through, lock in your spot, and get positioned as soon as possible so that you can go ahead and start building the lifestyle of your dreams starting as soon as today. With that said, this is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video today. Have an amazing day wherever you may be, whatever time zone that you're watching this from. I'll see you on the next video very soon. Take care.